I'm Shelby.
I'm Gracie.
This is Clink and Chaos.
Where we get down and dirty.
We're cousins, we drink a lot, and we talk about shit we shouldn't.
Amen.
Eventually we'll say it for every video, but that's not yet.
Nope. We'll get better eventually. You'd think we'd be better now because we're sober. But
I don't like being mostly sober. I'm a drink
time
down.
marches on.
We're both recovering from being sick, so it's been
Yeah.
like 2 weeks since we've drank anything.
I was in renal failure.
And I had the worst fucking sinus infection. Like, I swear I had the flu, but...
The video is about the worst thing on the planet.
Children!
Call it what it is. It's a baby.
A parasite.
I was referencing
Twilight.
Twilight.
I was too. Children. They're awful. That's what today's video is about. I love children. If it was up to me, I had all the money in the world, I would have a herd.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the case. And especially not the case whenever my generation is raising little fuck-ass children.
Period.
That's what we're going to talk about.
If I did not have to go through childbirth to have a child for myself, like a me, I would have 20.
Where's the girl with the list?
Literally.
Every point on her list is more than
Valid.
enough of a valid reason to not have any children. So, as always, we write down conversation ideas before we start because we're drinking and we're a little stupid.
Yeah.
Should everyone be allowed to have kids?
No.
Absolutely not.
Resilient Jenkins?
Like, I think if you can't pass like a certain test of just general knowledge, like if your IQ is not of a proper level,
yeah,
free birth control that you have to get every month, and if you don't get it, you get a fine.
Mm-hmm. I think people that already have a fucking herd should not keep having more kids because then the older ones literally just raise the younger kids.
Yeah.
Most of the
time. You've seen those like pregnancy announcements and the kids are like, again, and they're like fucking crying.
Yeah.
You're a bad parent.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody can tell me otherwise.
It's the hard truth.
And another thing, like, it's like crackheads and poor people's favorite hobby to have kids because they think it'll fix the relationship.
And it doesn't.
Number one, and number two, tax credits. No.
And they think it'll help them get it clean.
Yeah. You're creating life for what?
Yeah.
You have children you're already failing at. Don't try again with a new one. Because all that little kid is going to hear is how horrible you've treated the older ones.
Mm-hmm.
But, whatever.
I'm not a crackhead. Yeah. I wouldn't know, apparently.
Right. Are most kids badly behaved because of bad parenting? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Same with dogs.
People aren't stern with their children anymore.
Yep.
They're scared to get on to them because they think...
Or they don't care enough.
Exactly.
Like...
Back to some people who shouldn't have children.
Mm-hmm.
People who aren't stern and have a fucking backbone shouldn't have children.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying you have to beat them, but you can't tell them no. You know you're the parent, right?
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that daycares and like pre-K and stuff, they're not allowed to tell the kids no. That is absolutely not okay.
Yeah.
Because if my boss can tell me no in the real world, you can tell a toddler no.
Exactly.
There's no excuse. You're not preparing them for anything. You're setting them up for failure.
Yeah. What is it? No in sign language?
That's the way they were getting away with it, was doing this.
Yep.
Where then the kids know, but they're not audibly saying it for whenever they get audited and stuff.
Yep.
Like, that's so fucked. Like, in what world?
We should be able to tell children no, especially if they're biting people.
Yeah. Or hitting their friends or stealing toys. No. Go sit in the corner.
Stop doing that. If I can be told no in pre-K and kindergarten, but not in daycare... What's the difference?
Well, you can't do pre-K or kindergarten now anymore.
This generation's fucked.
Like, it's literally they're somehow the word no has got associated with, like, beating your children. No. Like, people need to be told no more often because it's one of the reasons I think people are so spoiled. They don't get told no enough.
Yeah.
Like,
I couldn't tell you the amount of times I got told no when I was a kid.
oh my God, I still get told no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm grown.
I get told no a lot less because I moved away. But
You got
I
them
still
brownie
get
points.
Yeah. But I still get told no.
Yeah.
Breaks my heart.
Is it selfish to have kids if you can barely afford life yourself? Absolutely.
Yes. Unless, like, you know, it was an accident. There are no accidents.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
But selfish.
Yeah.
Because how the fuck in 9 months are you going to make your life better?
Yeah. If you can barely afford groceries now, there's no reason you should be trying to have kids.
Yeah, there's no way you can afford formula and diapers and rash cream and all this other bullshit.
Or whenever they're older, toys and food and
clothes.
Like,
do you know how expensive children are?
Literally.
They're at least $30,000 a year.
Minimum.
At least.
Like, absolutely. It's ridiculous. Like,
and then college.
God, yeah, if you want to be a great parent and like try to save up for college for them,
yeah,
that's every penny you got. Like, and that's hoping you raise them good enough for them to want to go to college.
Yeah, after you get pregnant, your life's over.
Yeah.
People are like, oh no, your life isn't over. Okay, if you want to go have a girls' weekend as a mom, or you and your husband want to go away, what do you have to do first?
Mm-hmm.
Find someone to watch your children. Make them know your children, blah, 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 blah. Get a hold of your children every single day. Text your children every single day. Sometimes you have to come home early from holidays.
Like,
you have to miss your job or miss your trips because your kids are sick. You have to take your kids on your trips.
Yeah. Like, that sounds like hell. I regret even getting my dogs because I have to deal with the same thing. Oh, well, it's going to be hard to get someone to watch the dogs for that long. Or, oh, well, what are we going to do if we bring them with us?
Yeah.
Like, it's horrible. I'll never get another dog after my 2 pass. Like, I love my dogs, but I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even honestly want little pets anymore. I love my little pets, but it's to the point where I'm like,
yeah,
you know, I'm in my 20s and I can't just up and go somewhere. I have to think about them.
I regret them, but I love them.
Yeah, that's exactly, honestly, how a lot of people probably feel about their kids.
Honestly. Mom, if you're watching this, don't feel like that. She just regrets my dad, not me.
I was thinking, I know I was an accident. Like, I talked about it one day. I was like, yeah, I'm a Valentine's baby. I was born in November. And my dad said, no, you're a random Tuesday. Oh, wow. Thanks, Eric.
Thanks for making me feel special.
Love ya. So, no accidental pregnancies.
Yep.
You know better. You're grown.
You know what the birds and the bees do.
Yep. If you're making the choices to not take any contraceptives, to not take any, Plan B or after pills.
And birth control is not 100%, it's 99.
Yeah.
That's not 100. There is still a chance. So if only one of you are using protection, mostly women, it's still on y'all.
Yep.
Not y'all as in women.
I'd
y'all
say
as in everybody.
Surprises is a fine phrase. Accidents are not.
Yep.
Because I'll joke that I'm an accident, but even my parents have said, like, well, we weren't trying to prevent you. And, like, I can't argue with that. You know what I mean? But, yeah, if you, like, unless you were forced, which that's not even an accident. That's a...
Right!
Yeah, that's horrible. And I'm sorry. There's really no other excuse I could think of. You know what sex is and does.
Yeah.
Informed decisions. We literally have informed consent forms you have to fill out at my job.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you're getting into before you get into it, and there's no excuse.
Sex isn't a joke, guys.
Do kids belong in all public places? Or should some places be child-free?
Some places should be child-free. Like some nail salons, I don't want a screaming ass kid beside me while I'm getting my toes done.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not all of them have to be child-free, but there should be a select few.
I think there should be, like, child-free options more. like airplanes.
Yes.
Like, people like work on airplanes and stuff like that. I think there should totally be like I want a child-free flight.
Yeah.
And it gives you days that those are available.
That would be
if
amazing.
you have to take a flight.
Because if some fucking parent is coming through the aisle handing me a goodie bag and it's like the baby talking, it's like, sorry, this is my first flight. And then the baby's fucking the whole time.
Felonies.
I'm throwing my goodie bag at your fucking baby's head. Because I can't.
Or like kicking my seat or something like that. You're as a parent getting cussed out. I'm going after your throat because how did you fuck up so bad? Your kid's acting like that. You're just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me kick you upside the head. Try to tell me no.
Roundhouse.
Yeah. Like, God,
WWE style.
Kind of back to that, bad parenting thing. Like, I fully believe bad parents are the reason there's bad kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, same with dogs. It's 1,000% like your fault.
Yep.
Like,
because if you're too scared to stand up to your kids when they're little, they're gonna walk all over you and do whatever the fuck they want as soon as they're like conscious,
Should parents be embarrassed when their kid is out of control in public?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I will say something every time.
Oh, we do. We'll be walking through Walmart.
Yep.
And a little kid run out in front of us or something. I could kidnap this kid right now.
Get a hold of your kid. God.
People should bring back the belt.
Literally.
We've said that before. And it embarrasses them. And I volunteer your kid as tribute.
Literally.
I can't stand it. Because what do you mean? You're going to be shopping and let your kid run around like a damn fucking chimpanzee. Let your kid get kidnapped. Not my problem.
Exactly.
I'm
not helping you look for him either.
No, absolutely not. Like, I could literally ring up some kids by their neck. And I love children. That's the thing. I'm not just, like, being a bitch.
Yeah, I love kids. Like, I know you don't believe me. But I actually love children. A couple of my friends have babies, and I love them to death. Mm-hmm. And they love me. But
also, number one way to get under my skin is have a little kid screaming, freaking out in public because you won't buy them a toy.
Yeah.
You're getting your ass beat.
Like, I understand, like, some kids, like, act out and, like, do get upset, but, like, you need to reprimand them right then and there and not just let them keep pitching a fit.
Or start reprimanding them, like, in long periods of time. Like, if you really don't believe on laying your hands on your kids, I get it. I got my ass beat plenty, okay? I understand not wanting to hit your kid, but also, if you're going to do that, you have to stand by your fucking punishments. If you're going to, I'm taking your toys away for a week.
You got to keep them away.
Yep. Do not, there's no good behavior. And it doesn't matter. They did the bad thing. They suffer the punishments. It doesn't matter how good they act, because then you get the whole, I'm going to be really good because I know my mom's going to give in. I did it. Like, the few times, once I was older, I got grounded because I was too big for them to catch and beat.
Yeah, like, I got grounded for a month one time. It was the only time I ever been grounded. And I was so good because I knew I wasn't going to get ungrounded.
Yeah, you weren't going to make it worse on yourself.
Yeah, no. That was a rough time. Is it okay to openly dislike children?
It's not socially okay, but I don't see why it's not.
I agree. I openly dislike children just because I don't like them. Like,
it's very situational. And I think that's fine. I think, like the people say it's selfish not to have children. I can't help that I was born a female and I have eggs.
Yeah, it's selfish to make me want to have children.
Yeah, because if I don't want them, they're going to have a worse life because of it. And, like, like I mentioned earlier, I would love children, but, like, if my issues I have, I'm trying to figure out what they are, but if they're genetic and I choose to have children, I know I'm passing that down and fucking them. If, I'm not exactly great mentally, and I choose to have kids without getting myself figured out first, I'm passing down trauma.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through trauma, and I really it's wrong for me to be a part of it knowing I could prevent it. And that's my opinion on it. Like, I don't think I should be judged for saying, no, I don't want kids, because it's none of your damn business, you know?
Yeah, if this mom walks up to me and she's like, I love having children. Why don't you want children? And it looks like she hasn't washed her hair in fucking 2 weeks. She has dark circles under her eyes as dark as my shirt, and her children are running around like hooligans.
Yeah. And then she talks about how her husband sleeps all the time.
Yeah.
While she takes care of the kids.
Yeah, no.
Like, there's plenty of reasons why we might not want them. And again, it's nobody's fucking business but our own.
Should kids be more strictly disciplined than they are today?
Absolutely. Growing up,
take a belt to them.
Yeah. I used to always say, like, I'm never going to lay my hands on my kids, blah, blah, blah.
I used to have to pick my own hickories when I was a kid. I picked 3 and braided them together.
Yeah.
So
I'd say what our parents got for discipline, absolutely not. That's abuse.
Yeah. But, like, what I got for discipline, that's fine.
Well, I'd even say then, sometimes ours, it could be situational.
I'd just be beaten to hell.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, like our parents said, if you're leaving bruises, that's not okay. But
exactly.
Also, it like
bruises are drawing blood.
Yeah,
that's the CPS law.
The woke opinion of it, which I partially agree with. You know, your kids should not fear you.
Yeah. So
if you are so disciplinary that they're afraid to do something, you're not being a good parent, and that's abuse. So there is a middle ground. We just got to find it. And I don't know exactly where that is. I don't have my own kids, but
my kids will not walk all over me because they aren't disciplined.
Absolutely not. The way the kids our generation is raising, disgusting.
Even some of the kids that, like, were raised and, like, are our age.
Yeah.
Like,
you could tell the difference. But yeah, millennials and Gen Z, I really believe, are raising the worst kids. Like, by far.
These kids now, disgusting.
It's like they have no brain cells, and I don't even know how to word that. Or word that better.
Like, they
have no fine motor skills because they're in front of an iPad all the time.
Yeah.
They very upset, reactive, and just
they can't regulate their emotions.
No, at all, and it's really distressing
to see.
They're
all sped.
Because one day they're going to be running the country.
Yeah.
Like,
these are our future senators and CEOs, guys.
And they can't read. Like, that's crazy.
2 + 2, quick.
Yeah.
They won't know.
No, not happening.
They won't know. How do you know? Do people romanticize mother and fatherhood too much?
Yeah.
They're like, I want to be a mom. I want to be a mother.
Why?
You're 16.
Yeah.
You're 20.
Yeah.
This is not...
What do you mean?
This is not the 1800s. Like, we don't have to have children as soon as we become of legal age.
Yeah. Genuinely, I know someone my age that's already on their 3rd kid. Granted, I'm so proud of her. Like, she settled down. She used to be a party girl. He did too. But you're naughty or 7 days older than me.
Yeah.
And you're on your 3rd kid.
Absolutely insane. I just can't even.
On that topic, the culture that's become popular in our generation of people wanting to have kids but not wanting to get married.
Insane. I'm getting married before I have children.
Absolutely.
We are both legally bonded because I'll be damn if I'm the only one stuck with that child.
Yeah.
Yeah, me fucked.
Because what do you mean? Someone's going to get me pregnant and then try to tell me, oh, I'm not the father.
Bitch.
If you're married, you're going to have a lot harder of a time saying that.
Paternity test.
In a heartbeat.
Someone take me to the Maury show.
Yeah, literally. Like, right fucking now. We're throwing chairs.
Literally.
Like, absolutely not.
You are the father.
I genuinely seen a TikTok not too long ago that was like talking about, oh yeah, I want kids, but I'm not ready for marriage. then you're not ready for kids.
Exactly. If you can't commit to someone, then you can't commit to a baby.
No, because you know who's dependent on you for the rest of their life? That baby. Like, if you can't handle another person legally, you're not ready for a kid.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
if you're a whore and you just want a baby, just say it.
Just say it, literally.
Just say it.
Another kind of hot topic, adoption.
Mm-hmm.
I have very, very strict and opinionated abortion beliefs, and that's not what we're talking about today. But adoption is always a alternative for abortion.
Mm-hmm.
I think the adoption system is fucked, but also it should not be as hard to get a baby. Because the people that want babies struggle for their life to get them, you know, through adoption. But then you also hear stories of, like, people that get qualified and then will have, like, 3 or 4 and keep them in fucking cages.
Yeah.
If it's going to be fucked anyways, why not make it a little bit easier for the people that fucking want them?
Yeah, for the good people.
Like, what do you mean a married couple that makes good money and lives in a great house can't get them?
Yeah, 401k and all, drives a Mercedes. Like, they can't have a kid, but Bob and Sally in the fucking shed.
Right.
Feeding them pig slop can.
Like, make it make sense. I don't understand. But then you hear all the time about, yeah, we've been trying to adopt for years. Or like, oh, we had a foster kid, but we couldn't get them. What do you, if you fostered a kid and you apply for adoption immediately, it should just go through.
Yeah.
Especially if the kid says, yes, I want to be a part of that family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like the kid's opinion should matter more.
Yeah.
Like, if they're like, no, I don't want to be a part of that family, immediately there should be red flags.
Yeah, especially if they're like fostering. Like, even when someone's going to like check on the kids, like they're being fostered and the kid's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave. Let's go.
There's someone else that could take you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason. Like, I plan on fostering whenever I'm, you know, old enough.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least whenever I have, like, a solid job. Because I genuinely, like, again, you know, I want kids. I think I'd be a good mother. I just, raising my own, especially from a young age, and with the, you know, partners can change once you get pregnant and have kids. It could be so different, you know?
Tad, if you ever change, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah. It's fine. You have me as the father.
Period.
I'd make a great dad. Should parents stop bringing kids to adult events like weddings and...
If it's a child-free wedding and it says no kids,
don't pitch fit and just
do not bring your child.
Kid. There's no excuse.
There's no problem. If you don't want to come anymore because you can't bring your kids,
you need to get over
more
yourself.
cake for me.
Yeah.
You're not going to make me feel bad.
No.
Oh well. If I see a kid at a bar,
you are a horrible parent.
Mm-hmm.
No excuse.
Yeah. Kids should also... I have been to like a nude beach. Kids should not be on nude beaches.
Absolutely. Or nudist like resorts or anything.
Do you know how many children I saw on the nude beach?
Mm-mm. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Because do you know how many fucking creeps there are?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's something a lot of older generations don't like about our generation. Is something I really agree with. My kid's not being posted online.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck because I had to learn the hard way that people you trust and love can be creeps. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with a picture of my kid being online for anybody to use. That's disgusting.
Like, if you want to post them, you better lock that shit up tight.
Yeah.
And only, like, your
the
parents
closest
can
people,
see it.
Yeah. And people that post their kids on TikTok and stuff for clout, especially in their diapers and stuff.
Disgusting.
You're disgusting. You need fucking jail time.
Period.
The family channels on YouTube, like half of what you make should have to go into a savings account for that kid. Because if they're going to be acting and doing a job, making you money, they should get a portion of that whenever they're 18.
Period.
And that should be the law.
No kids get the money.
Nope.
And they end up still having to, like, make videos and shit with their parents even when they're not 18.
Yeah.
So.
Pretending to be younger than they are and shit like that. Did you ever hear about the Daddy of 5 stuff?
Mm-mm.
I will watch a video on it one day.
Okay.
Fucked. Like, they were like, in their kid's face, they did a prank, okay? Where they poured ink that turns invisible after a few minutes, but poured it all over their kid's bedroom. And I was like, why the fuck did you spill it? Like saying fuck, okay? I'm not being dramatic. Why the fuck did you make this mess? You know you fucking did it. You need to just confess. But like yelling, both the mom and dad.
Oh my god.
They spilled it. It's a prank. And they were yelling. This kid's sobbing. They're like, you're not going to Disneyland anymore. Blah, blah, blah. They're going off on this kid. And he's just sobbing. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And like freaking out. And then at the end, it's just a prank. Why are you being so dramatic? Why are you crying? Fucked.
That's insane.
Fucked.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Is it okay to regret having kids but still love them? Yeah. It's not okay to make it their problem.
Exactly. Like, you could have been, like, younger and, like, had a kid, you know, and regret it, but you still have to.
Or
love
even
them.
regret who you had it with.
Yeah. Like, if you regret your ugly-ass baby daddy, that's fine. But you still need to love your child and act like not make it their problem.
Yeah, because it's not their fault that you had them.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they were brought into this world unwillingly.
Yeah. We brushed on it earlier, but more, being more specific about it, I've had kids. No kid should have internet access under teenage years, in my opinion.
Especially now, because the internet is so much, like, more available. Like, I feel like they try and make more filters, but the filters are so easy to get through.
Yeah. Honestly, it was worse whenever we were kids, though, because, like, the parents are just, like, worried about their own shit. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean I was alone in my bedroom in 5th grade watching stuff on Reddit? That's crazy. Like, or Omegle. We should have not had Omegle access at such a young age.
I fuck with Omegle. I can't even.
You can't no more. That was the end of the video. If anybody actually watched this far, let us know what you think.
Yeah. Can't change my opinion.
No, we're right, you're wrong, shut up.
We mean that, actually. We're just laughing because we're funny.
Whatever. Anyways, still let us know your opinion. We can debate it. Because
like, subscribe,
do all that jazz. Come back for more.
Rush.
Bye.